Hello viewers, welcome to my first class of subject botany CHSC course plus 2 second year. First chapter is the reproduction. So like other life processes, reproduction is also a life process. Reproduction is a common process. It is found in all types of organisms. So whatever it may be animals or plants, it is a common process. And reproduction is a process by which an organism produces an individual of its own kind. In Odia, you can say निज परी जीवटीय सृष्टि करने प्रक्रिया को रिप्रोडक्शन बा जनन बोली कहा जाए. सो व्हाई इट इज नेसेसरी, व्हाई रिप्रोडक्शन इज गोटे निर्दिष्ट जातिर जीव दिन ना दिन लोप पाई जाता बिकॉज एवरीबॉडी हैज इट्स ओन लाइफ स्पान, लिमिटेड लाइफ स्पान. मनीष केते वर्ष बंचुची बेसी हेले 100 years. ओके, सो डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर देयर having different life spans. Different microorganisms are there and their life span is starting from few minutes to few hours. And the giant sequoia plants that you know, it has the lifespan of 3000 years to 4000 years. Anyway, everybody has its own limited lifespan. That is why it has to reproduce or it has to produce of its own copy so that its species will continue. Okay, so reproduction, it is a process of producing its own kind. So different types of reproductions are there. Broadly, reproduction can be categorized into two, that is asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual and sexual reproduction. So one by one we shall discuss. First of all, asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is that type of reproduction in which a single parent will take part. It means asexual reproduction is possible by a single parent. There is no need of male and females. Either male or female can take part in asexual reproduction. Okay, then there is no fusion of gametes. No fusion of gametes. As you know, in sexual reproduction there is the fusion of male gametes and female gametes, but in asexual reproduction there is no fusion of gametes. And again, if there is no fusion of gametes, there is no requirements of gametes. Okay, so gametes are produced by the main process, that is meiosis. Since there is no gamete formation or gametogenesis, there is no meiosis. Okay, there is no meiosis. So these are the characteristic features of asexual reproduction. Involvement of single parents, there is no fusion of gametes, and there is no meiosis. Vegetative propagation. So we shall discuss one by one. So what is fission? Fission again, it is of two types, binary fission and multiple fission. So first, binary fission. What is binary fission? Binary fission, it is a common type of asexual reproduction present in lower group of organisms like bacteria, protozoans, monerans, etc. So what is binary type of reproduction, binary fission type of reproduction? Let's try to understand with some example. Let's discuss the binary fission in bacteria, or you can take the amoeba. Amoeba is a protozoans. Okay, it is a protozoan. So let's take the example of binary fission in amoeba. Okay, suppose this is an amoeba. Amoeba, it is an eukaryotic unicellular. Okay, it is eukaryotic unicellular organism. So here only one nucleus you can see, but there is no what? There is no other cell organelle like mitochondria, Golgi body, endoplasmic reticulums, etc. There is no such cell organelles. So binary fission, it is found in amoeba. Suppose example we have taken amoeba. It is seen under favorable condition. Favorable condition माने अनुकूल परिस्थिति जेते बेले प्रचुर परिमाण रे खाद्य पदार्थ अवेलेबल थिबो सेते बेले ए ऑर्गेनिज्म माने बाइनरी फिशन प्रक्रिया रे माने रिप्रोडक्शन करिवे. So when there will be the availability of plenty of food materials in the surroundings, amoeba will reproduce by this binary fission. So first, this single cell eukaryotic unicellular amoeba, it will take sufficient food materials and it will increase in size. Okay, it means the cell contains the protoplasm and the protoplast, everything will get doubled. The cell contents will increase in size or it will first get doubled. And then the DNA, okay, the genetic material DNA, it will divide and it will be doubled. It will be doubled. Then there will be the formation of a furrow like this. Okay, then this furrow, they will move forward and finally they will fuse to one another and there will be the formation of two daughter cells. There will be the formation of two daughter cells. So in this way, amoeba can reproduce by binary fission. So similarly, bacterial cell can also reproduce by this binary fission type of asexual reproduction. So on the basis of this wall formation, actually, this is a wall. On the basis of the wall formation, the binary fission can be of three types, or you can say the wall formation may be of three types. That is, suppose irregular type, then longitudinal, and transverse type of wall formation. Irregular type of this wall formation, it is found in amoeba. Longitudinal type, it is Euglena. Transverse type, it is Paramecium. In Paramecium, Euglena, Paramecium, these are the protozoans. Okay. Next is the multiple fission. Multiple fission. In binary fission, from a single cell, two daughter cells are produced. But in multiple fission, from a single cell, a number of daughter cells can be produced. So again, multiple fission can also be found in amoeba also. Amoeba, or you can say entamoeba. Entamoeba histolytica, that you know it is a parasitic protozoan, Entamoeba histolytica. So amoeba or entamoeba, they reproduce by multiple fission under unfavorable condition. प्रतिकूल परिस्थिति रे एमाने मल्टीपल फिशन प्रक्रिया रे वंश वृद्धि करंती. सो जेते बेले प्रचुर परिमाण रे खाद्य पदार्थ अवेलेबल नथिबो सेते बेले एई मल्टीपल फिशन प्रक्रिया ही समान को पई गोटे भलो प्रक्रिया टू reproduce. Okay, for example, suppose this is again amoeba cell. Okay, so since there is the scarcity of water, there will be the scarcity of food materials, and there will be unfavorable conditions, means excess heat, excess temperature will be there. So to survive or to tide over that unfavorable condition, actually multiple fission type of reproduction is the best one. Okay, since this is the unfavorable condition, amoeba, it will produce a thick layer. Okay, first it will withdraw its pseudopodia. Pseudopodia मान को से भीतर को पोषे दबा एवं राउंड स्ट्रक्चर ही जीवो ये. Okay, एवं राउंड स्ट्रक्चर है यो ना. Again, it will secrete a thick layer or thick wall around itself. तार चारि आने गुटे गोटे मोटा आवरण गोटे तैयारी करिवो या कहा जाउची cyst. It is called cyst, and the process of formation of cyst is called encystment. Encystment. So by this encystment process, it produces a cyst, a thick layer around itself, by which it can protect itself from the unfavorable condition. So some scientists says that this is not a type of reproduction, rather it is a process to tide over the unfavorable condition. So anyway, finally from this single cell actually a number of amoeba cell will be produced. That is why some people argue that it is nothing but a type of reproduction. Anyway, you will give your view what is it actually, whether it is the type of reproduction or it is a process to tide over the unfavorable condition. Okay, after the formation of cyst, actually there will be the formation or there will be the duplication of the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, that single nucleus will divide and redivide to produce a number of nuclei. Okay, a number of nuclei will be produced. After production of a number of nuclei, there will be the enclosement or there will be the formation of small membranes enclosing a single nucleus and a little cytoplasm like this. Okay, गोटे न्यूक्लियस संगे किछिटा साइटोप्लाज्म मिसी करी गोटे छोट छोट सेल भलिया माने तैयारी करिवे. So after onset of favorable condition, जेते बेले फेवरेबल कंडीशन आसी जीवो सेते बेले कोन होबो ए जो सिस्ट वॉल दा ब्रेक करि जीवो. The cyst will burst. Okay, the cyst will burst like this, and finally these daughter cells, they will be released to the outside. So these are actually called daughter amoeba, or it is called amebulae. These are called amebulae. Now these amebulae are now released to the outside, and after getting sufficient food they can grow into the whole amoeba. Okay, so this is the multiple fission type of reproduction. Next, come to the next type of asexual reproduction, sporulation. Sporulation. So what is sporulation? Sporulation is a type of asexual reproduction in which the new individuals are produced from the spore. New organisms are produced from spores. So what are spores? Then first we have to know what are the spores or what is the spore. Spores are unicellular, haploid, asexual body. Spores are unicellular, haploid, asexual bodies, and they may be either motile or non-motile. They may be motile or non-motile. So on the basis of this motility, different types of spores you can see in different types of organisms. So we shall discuss one by one different types of spores we can discuss, or we are going to discuss. So you see, spores are unicellular, haploid, asexual bodies. So एमाने एककोशी, एमाने अर्धिक संख्यक गुणसूत्र बहन करिथांती एवं एमाने होचंती गोटे asexual bodies. Since these are the asexual type of reproduction, these are the asexual bodies. Okay, so different types of spores are there. So first, okay, let me tell you another thing. A particular asexual organs, you can say asexual organs, this is called sporangium. Sporangium, singular sporangium, plural form is sporangia. There is the formation of sporangium. Inside sporangium, actually, a number of spores will be produced. Okay, so after the sporangium get matured, it will burst, and the spores will be released to the outside. And through the different agents like air or water or different animals, it can be carried to different places. And finally it will drop or it will fall on a particular place. Suppose a spore will fall here. Okay, this is a place where a particular spore falls. So under favorable condition, if this is the favorable place or favorable condition for this spore, then it will germinate. And finally it will produce the whole organism from which it was produced. Okay, suppose this particular spore is being produced from a particular alga गोटे पर्टिकुलर शैवाल द्वारा एटा मनकर तैयारी होइछि. तो ये जेते बेले गोटे अनुकूल वातावरण पाइबो सेते बेले ये माने अंकुरित होई से पर्टिकुलर स्पेसीज जो माने शैवाल रु तैयारी हेतबो सेही शैवाल ये तैयारी करिवो. सो दिस इज एक्चुअली ओवरऑल regarding the sporulation. Next come to the different types of spores. Okay, different types of spores are there. Next one is the budding. So budding, by this process actually buds, outgrowth, external outgrowth. External outgrowths are formed from the body. These are called bud. These are called the buds. So budding type of asexual reproductions is very common in yeast. Okay, in hydra also. Hydra, yeast, these are the organisms and they reproduces by budding. And buds, what is buds? Buds are the external outgrowths. Suppose this is an yeast, okay, yeast cell. So it will produce an outgrowth like this. It will produce an outgrowth like this, okay. And after some times, it will get detached from the parent cell. That outgrowth will get detached from the parent cell and it will fall. And from this again, the new yeast cell can be produced. Okay. This is called the budding process. Similarly, you can see the budding process in Hydra also. Next one is the fragmentation. Fragmentation type of asexual reproduction. Fragmentation type of asexual reproduction is very common in algae. It is very common in some algae like Spirogyra. Then Eulothrix. These are the algae where fragmentation type of reproduction is be seen. So Spirogyra, its structure is just like ladder. Okay, सीढ़ी वाली यार structure. एटा गोटे कोष गोटे cell एटा. Okay, so you can see the Spirogyra in the pond. Okay, pond रे तुमे देखिथिबो माने green color किछि गोटे भासुतिबार देखिथिबो. एमदी हातरे धरी आसीबो जदी तुमे ताको से पले आसीबो. एमदी छुई देले टिके स्लिपरी माने स्लिप करि जाउथबो टिके हैला. सेटा होचे Spirogyra. So these are the Spirogyra. Suppose this is the Spirogyra. So this Spirogyra can reproduce by fragmentation type of reproduction. So this is the suppose complete chain or complete structure which is ladder shape. Suppose due to different kinds of environmental condition, environmental incidents, accidents, suppose it is cut into a number of pieces. Suppose, okay, it is cut into a number of pieces. So each piece having a whole cell. This piece is having a single cell. Okay, now this piece can grow. A single piece can grow, okay, into the whole filament by mitotic division. So from a single piece, the whole filament can be regenerated. So this is called the fragmentation type of reproduction. Next type of asexual reproduction is gamulation. So gamulation is a process of asexual reproduction in which gamules are produced. So what are the gamules? Gamules are the endogenous bud. Endogenously produced or developed buds. Okay, buds actually in the budding process we have discussed that buds are the outgrowth. These are produced outside the body. So gamules are just like buds, but these are not produced outside the body. Rather, these are the endogenously produced buds, means they are produced inside the body. And this type of reproduction you can find in Spongilla. Okay, Spongilla. So here suppose this is the Spongilla. Okay, so here the endogenously developed buds or gamules are produced like this. Gamules will be produced like this. So these are gamules. Gamule. There will be a pore. It is called micropyle. Okay, and inside the gamules actually a particular type of cells will be developed This is called archaeocytes. Archaeocytes. So after being matured, these archaeocytes will come out through this micropyle. Okay, and after falling on a favorable place, it can give rise to the whole what? Spongilla. Okay, so this is the asexual reproduction, or a type of asexual reproduction, that is vegetative propagation. So vegetative propagation is a common type of reproduction found in higher group of plants. Higher plants. Vegetative reproduction is a common type of reproduction found in higher plants. So vegetative propagation means what? Vegetative propagation, it means the formation of whole plants or whole organisms from a small plant parts. Okay, suppose from a single or from a small part of root, the whole plants can be developed. From a single cutting of the stem, the whole plants can be developed, or from a single leaf or a part of leaf also, the whole plants can be generated. So these are the vegetative propagation. You see the different example, different types of vegetative propagation on the basis of their plant parts. Okay, you see, naturally occurring. So artificially also vegetative propagation can be done. So artificial type of vegetative propagation, artificially vegetative propagation by means of layering. It may be air layering, okay, or it may be mound layering, or it is grafting. It is the grafting. So you might have known this layering or grafting, or you have already studied it in your secondary schools actually. Layering, these are the जो तुम्हें कहूच कलमीकरण जो तुम्हें कहूल सेटा एटा हो layering कथा. Okay, suppose there is a plant, small plant, suppose, means not so tall. Okay, and the branches are like this, suppose. So if you pull this branch to the ground, then it is possible the mound layering. Okay, you pull the stem up to the soil like this. Okay, and you remove the skin. In this part, you remove the skin of the stem, and then you fix it. You have to fix it by putting some soils. Okay, so in this way you have to wait up to some months, 1 or 1.5 months, and you will find here the development of roots. And if you cut this part, then this will be an independent part. Okay, then air layering is also possible. Air layering, suppose there is a plant where it is not possible to pull the branch up to the ground. Okay, means there are the tall plants. Suppose there is a tall plant. This tall plant, you can't pull the stem up to the ground. So here you can do this type of this air layering. You can adopt air layering. First you have to remove the skin. Remove the skin. Suppose this is the part where I remove the skin. Then you have to prepare a mixture of clay and the cow dung. 2:1 ratio. Then put that mixture into in this part you have to put, okay, then cover it with the polythene, okay, or cotton bag, and make it tight, okay, and you have to keep it wet with a proper arrangement so that it will remain wet. मैंने ओदा ओदा सब बेले रहउतबा से हिसाब रे तुम याको व्यवस्था करियो पड़ियो. तापर फाइनली 1 or 1.5 month you can see that there will be the development of roots here. Okay, now you can cut and it can be planted in different place like this. Yes, so this is the air layering. Then grafting, another way is the grafting. So grafting technique, by this process actually you have to bring a healthy twig from a plant. Suppose this is a plant where you have to take the stem. You have to take the stem of this plant, and you have another plant in your home, suppose, or in your garden you have a plant. Suppose for example lemon. Okay, you have a lemon plant in your garden, but you have to have a better variety from another people. So simply you have to bring a particular healthy twig from that good variety plant. Okay, it can be brought and it can be joined with this twig by the same process that recently we have learned. Okay, grafting clay, tight, making it wet, same process. Okay, and after 1.5 month actually there will be the development of what? Roots, and it can be separated and can be planted somewhere else. Okay, these are the summary regarding the different types of grafting or different types of artificial type of asexual reproduction. Okay, another type of artificial type of reproduction is also there, that is the tissue culture technique. Tissue culture technique. So tissue culture technique is that technique where the whole organisms or the whole plant can be developed from a single cell or a single tissue or a very small plant parts. Okay, suppose there is a good variety of guava plant. Okay, so you have to develop the whole plants by taking a small piece of the leaf or some pieces of cells or tissues. Okay, that is possible due to this or by this tissue culture technique. Say plant ro gote kichita koso ki gote organ ani ki tame kon karibo a tissue culture technique re develop kari paribo whole plants. Okay, let me discuss briefly. For this process you have to prepare a tissue culture media. Culture medium. Okay, this culture medium can be produced by taking all the micro and macronutrients. Micro and macronutrients. Okay, different phytohormones. These are the requirements for the production or for the preparation of this culture medium. By taking these nutrients you can prepare the culture medium, and by producing or after producing this culture medium you have to put that plant part. Suppose I have taken a small plant part, a small leaf suppose. Okay, then suppose I have a leaf. First I have to cut this leaf into a small pieces. then I have to put 1 or 2 pieces in the culture media. Okay, so after that you have to apply some phytohormones like auxin. Okay, auxins, if you apply the auxins, let me tell you a little bit in details. Okay, suppose after few months a single piece or a single cell, it will be divided and redivided to form a lump of cells. A group of cells will be produced from a single cell. This is called callus. This is called callus. Again, from a single cell from the callus, you can culture in another medium. Means एथिरो गुटे कोष नहीं करी तुम आ गुटे एमती कल्चर मीडियम प्रिपेयर करी आ गुटे तुम तैयारी करि परिबा आ एमती प्रोसेस आको बढ़ाई परिबो. ओके, suppose I have taken a number of test tubes like this and take some medium, and from this callus I have taken a single piece here and here also. Okay, now I will apply the hormone auxin and cytokinin. These are the phytohormones. Okay, उद्भिद hormones तुम पढ़ी सेटा होउछ ऑक्सिन साइटोकाइनिन दुई प्रकार phytohormones. So I have to apply auxin and cytokinins. So what is the function of auxin and what is the function of cytokinin? Actually auxin, it will generate the root generation, and cytokinin is meant for shoot generation. So after applying auxin, there will be the formation of root. After applying the cytokinin, there will be the formation of shoot. Okay, now plantlets are ready. From this, you have to take the plantlets and plant it somewhere else. Okay, so by this technique, actually tissue culture technique, you can prepare a number of plantlets within a small period of time, and this process is called micropropagation. Micropropagation means what? Preparation of a number of plantlets within a small period of time. So these are the different types of asexual reproduction, or you can say the all about the asexual reproduction, and you have to study in details from the books. Different types of books are available. Kalyani publisher books, then Kitab Mahal, JK publication. Different types of authors are there. Different types of publications are there. So you can refer any books. Thank you for attending the class.